Do you mean to sync up anything?
Now the video is recording. Sure, why don't you go ahead and clap
Yeah.
for
Oh
us?
my gosh, you're doing a video? All right, here you go. Test.
Thank you. Yeah, no, I've been uploading the videos. They're up.
What?
They're going up. I'm doing it. I'm
Should let
doing
me
it.
know. I could set my light up. I haven't been setting my light up.
Yeah. Come on, man. Let me grab my headphones really quick. And then
Okay.
hello video viewers.
Hi. You're not doing it live, are you? Okay. Here. Well, fuck.
No, we're not live. You want to live
Go.
stream some WoW though?
Live stream it? Yeah, sure. You can live stream me getting my selfie camera.
Is that a
Booyah!
thing?
Yeah, you can get a selfie camera. You don't know that was back in Legion. No, Warlords rather.
Okay, you still hear me?
Yes.
Cool. All right, and 3, 2, 1. Hey, new topics picked each week. 20 questions are asked, 10 each. One person's a fan, the other had to cram. The winner picks for next week and gets bragging rights, and the loser gets to hang his head in shame.
Today is August 10th, 2018, and this is episode 46. Godzilla, City on the Edge of Battle. I'm Jared.
And I'm Justin.
Let's get ready for a Fan-Cram Showdown.
Welcome back, Jared.
I'm so welcome. Welcome back yourself.
Yeah. So, was this a mecha disappointment for you?
We'll find out. No, well, yeah, we can talk about it later. I want to get into it now. I'm finishing my scorecard, and I have first question.
All right.
You're gonna, you may tell by the depending on how the questions go, how well you answer them, you may see a pattern that not saying I phoned it in on this one, but
Oh.
I'm saying
Oh.
I didn't dig as deep as I did on say the music question. So
Yes.
let's see if you can get it. So what was the name of the kaiju Metphis whispered to Haruo in his open answer?
Ghidorah.
Final answer?
Yes.
You got it right. I was hoping you didn't watch past the credits.
Oh, but I didn't.
Oh, you
And then
You-
I was looking at the wiki, and then I was just like, "Oh shit!" So I went back and I watched it.
Wait, you're okay. Oh, you said you're looking at the wiki now. It's like you fucking cheater.
Oh no! I was looking at the wiki afterward to get names and stuff,
Yeah,
and then I was just like, "Oh shit!" There's something at the end. So I went
Yeah.
back and I watched it.
yeah. I did. Because I was like, what did he whisper? Like I thought he was gonna whisper another kaiju name, but I didn't know what until I way at the end when it went past. So
Yeah, my thoughts on that are that like I don't think that should have even been held to the end. I think, but whatever.
All right, your question.
All right. This is my first question. Is a greater than, less than, or equal to question. The crew aboard the spaceship agree to wait 72 hours to search for the survivors before abandoning Earth. Is 72 greater than, less than, or equal to the correct amount?
Greater than, I believe it was 48. Final answer.
You would be correct.
All right. Bum, bum, bum. I paid attention.
To the first 5 minutes.
You don't know that. All right. Okay. Let me just say a lot of mine are either true or false or one or the other type questions.
Okay.
So not that that matters. The Vulture is said to have 200% more firepower than a hover bike. Is that true or false?
True. Final answer.
Sure.
Yeah.
You are correct.
Oh my god.
Wait, no. No, it's not true.
Oh, asshole.
It's false. It was 300%. Sorry,
God
I don't know
damn
why I thought that.
Oh well.
I am an asshole. I'm sorry. All right. Your question.
All right. So this, I'll give you a true or false. True or false? Over half of the remaining survivors retreated back to the spaceship when given the chance. Is it true or false?
Wait, say that one more time.
Over half of the remaining survivors retreated back to the spaceship when given the chance to retreat. True or false?
False. Final answer.
You are correct. That is false.
What is only like 2 guys?
It was only 3 guys. What a load of shit, those guys.
Yeah, they didn't want to get blown away. Probably made a good choice considering what happened at the end. When distracting Godzilla to buy more time, which flank did the vultures attack, left or right?
Oh my god. What kind of question is this?
This was the order that Haruo.
I'm gonna say left.
That fucking name. Left?
Yeah.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Incorrect. It was his right flank.
God damn it.
50-50.
All right. This is just a short answer for you. What is the name given to the assimilating metal used by the Bilisoludo?
Nanometal. Final answer.
You are correct. It is nanometal.
And you took one of my questions, which is
so
not
sad.
good for me because I only had 11. So please don't take any more. Okay. After being struck with an EMP harpoons, Godzilla Original's body temperature reached 2,000 degrees. Is that true or false?
2,000 degrees? I think it was more than that.
Shit, sorry.
I think it was more than that. I'm gonna say false.
You're correct. It was false, but it was actually lower. It was only like 1,000.
Oh shit. Okay. Well,
You got it. You got it right for the wrong reason.
That's fine with me.
Yeah, that was an interesting scene.
Yeah. Next question.
You don't want to talk about it.
We'll talk about this movie after the questions.
All right.
When debating the origin of the natives, the biologist proposes that they may have evolved from what? This is a multiple choice. Sorry. Lizards, insects, apes, or aliens?
Insects. Final answer.
You are correct.
Boop. Man, if I get a perfect score on a movie that I may or may not have been 100% into, I'm gonna be pissed. It's only the 4th question. So, the Hotua explained that Godzilla destroyed their god. What did they say was left behind? Open answer.
Only the eggs.
Final answer.
Yes.
You're correct.
Wonder who that was.
Shh. Hush. You're gonna mess up my audio clip later.
Oh. Sorry. All right. Next question. True or false? Mecha City was the name given to the assimilated facility grown from the nanometal.
Wait. Mecha City. False. Final answer. Wasn't it Mecha Godzilla City or some shit?
You are correct. It was some shit. That's what I'm saying. Mecha Godzilla City. Mecha City's so much better, and I just came up with it.
It was better. I was like, man, that sounds really good.
Right? Mecha City sounds pretty good.
Yeah. All right. Here's another either or. The twins are named Mayana and Maina. Which one did Haruo encounter first, and how did he know?
Oh, shit.
I guess just pick the name. You don't have to necessarily know why.
Well,
Unless you
I
want.
know why he knows. Um, Hold on, just double check. What's our score?
Score is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 1, 2, 3. No, you don't have 4. 1, 2, 3.
Am I at 3?
Yeah, you missed 2.
So I'm at 3.
Correct.
And you are at 5?
5, yes.
Yes, okay. I just gave me the point when I should have given it to you. That's what it was.
You asshole.
Yeah, okay. All right, what are the names again?
Miana or Maina.
I feel like Maina is the one that was frowning, which is the one that he met later. And Mayana is the one he met first, who was not frowning, which is how he could tell the difference. Final answer.
Final answer. So you were saying it's Miana, who was the first that he encountered?
Yes.
You are correct. And it was that Maina glares a lot.
Yeah.
Which she did. It's just kind of it's a weird thing to put in as like that's how you distinguish between the twins. Like, yeah, that one just frowns all the time.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
you didn't have to make them twins, you know.
Whatever. All right. This is another question relating to them. What do the how do you say their names?
Hautua.
Okay. What do the Hautua refer to the survivors as during their trial? And I give multiple choice. The Firehawks, the Vengeful Birds, or the Passing Crows?
Passing Crows, final answer.
That is correct.
Yeah, I had to actually watch that a couple times because I wasn't quite sure on their imagery when I first watched it. I was like, who are they talking to? I also fell asleep halfway through the first time.
Aw, me too.
Bellaboo argued that what was the next stage in their evolution? Open answer.
Well, he argued that they needed to become Godzilla. They needed to become the next form of Godzilla. Final answer. I feel
Can you give me more like the process? Like how
it was
they would do that?
assimilating into Mechagodzilla.
Final answer?
Yeah.
I'll give it to you. That's pretty much what it was, but it was merging with the nanometal.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
Cool. So now we are 5-6. Catching up.
Yeah.
All right. This is another twins question. I actually did really like them as characters. The twins refer to Mechagodzilla City as all of the following except. All right, so these are the words: sinister, evil, corrupting, or poison. Which word was not used to describe Mechagodzilla City?
Sinister, evil, corrupting, or poison. I think sinister was used. Poison I know was used. Evil. Wait, was sinister used? Corrupting. Corrupting sounds like it would fit, considering what it was. Sinister and evil. I'm gonna say. Shit, it's gonna be a toss-up. Evil seems like a simple word they might use. Poison was a simple word. Corrupting and sinister are kind of not ones you initially go to. I'm going to say sinister was not used. Final answer.
You, sir, would be incorrect. It was corrupting.
Shit. My logic was completely off. There goes my perfect game, man.
There it goes.
Yeah. All right. Original Godzilla is said to be 400 meters tall. Is that greater, lesser, or equal to the actual answer?
That's greater than. Final answer.
So 400 meters is greater than the actual answer?
Yes.
You are correct. It was 300
Yeah.
meters.
300, yo.
300, yo.
Looks like we're tied, Jared.
Oh, it doesn't matter because win or lose, you still pick.
Don't bring that up. Just know that I came back.
That's fine. Yeah, you can have it. I don't care. I don't give a shit.
This is a short answer for you. How do the Hotuo mainly communicate?
How do they communicate? Mm-hmm. Telepathically. Final answer.
You are correct. Telepathically. Telepathically. What
part was still intact from Mechagodzilla all these years later? Open answer.
It was the head. Final answer.
Correct. Ooh, I got one more left. I don't think you'll get it, though.
Uh-oh. I've got a really hard one for you, too. But I'm going to ask you an easy one that I think you already know. What was the name given to the Gundam-like suits created by the Saludo?
The Gundam-like suits... the Vulture, final answer.
You're correct.
Yeah. I already gave you a question with that word in it.
Well, I don't have many questions.
All right, it's hard question against hard question. Let's see who wins out. How did Mayana pronounce Haruo's name back to him? If open, this is not open. It's multiple choice.
It's Haruoi.
Haruoi.
Yeah.
Final answer.
Yeah.
You're incorrect.
What?
It's Haruoi.
Oh, Haruoi. The main difference was the oi.
Haruoi. No. Yeah, but you said ha. By the way, one of the answers I gave you was Haruoi. So you should have listened to the multiple choice, and you've seen that there was a difference.
The main difference in my mind was the oi at the end.
No, yeah, but there's, you know how these questions
God
can get
damn
tricky.
it.
Don't give me that shit.
God
you give
damn
me
it.
Haruoi, not Haruoi. You can go back and check the tape. You said O. You said Ro.
I did. No, I did. But I was thinking that the main difference was the oi at the end. Right.
We could still get it tied up and had to do a roll.
Okay. Here you go. The Oracle of the Exif is referred to as which of the following? Mothra, Garbitrium, Gigon, or Veranor?
The Oracle of the Exif?
Yes.
Say that again. Let's say the names again.
Mothra, Garbitrium, Gigon, or Veranor?
Oracle. What was the last one?
Veranor.
That one, final answer. I don't know.
Incorrect. It's Garbitrium.
Garbitrium.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Wait, you should have... Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh.
Yeah.
I won.
Yeah, but you didn't because you had 3 in a row already. So I still win, asshole.
That's very anticlimactic. Oh, I won. You know, one thing we need to have is some sort of like fanfare music or some sort of sound.
And it's right here.
Just put the fart sound in there. Yeah, man. Hey, we did Godzilla again.
We did Godzilla, and you know what? After the part 1, I did kind of really enjoy that one.
You enjoyed part 2.
Excuse me. No, I enjoyed part 1. I did not enjoy part 2. And now I will talk about Anime Godzilla Part 2. Um,
Wait. Do we do a quick recap as far as for the listeners
okay.
who may not have known? We did Godzilla 1. This is the Netflix version,
Hmm.
which is called, what is the original Godzilla called?
Uh,
Godzilla the King. It's like not King of
if
Mon.
only
That's
you had prepared this before the podcast.
if Planet of the Monsters. Yeah, and then this one is called City on the Edge of Bullshit, of Battle.
Hmm.
And so, I mean, I I wish I was more well versed in overall Godzilla lore, because this one seems like it's a departure from how typically the Godzilla movies go. So this one, you have a planet that is, when you begin, is when you first see the planet is already being destroyed by Godzilla. You get kind of bits and pieces of it, that the Earth was being destroyed by humans, global warming, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And Godzilla essentially is either the Earth's reaction or just nature's reaction to that, to cleanse everything. Haruo is a boy at the time evacuating Earth. His parents get completely decimated in front of his eyes as he's evacuating. And the remaining humanity goes on ships. They go light speed or whatever somewhere. And while they only are away for like a couple, like, what is it, like 30 years or something like that?
For
Like
them.
yeah, for them, it was like 20,000 for Earth. And so they return to try to see if they can repopulate, if Godzilla's still there. And sure enough, the whole Earth is changed. They meet a Godzilla, and they find out how to kill it. And they do, at great loss to them. And they realize that, oh shit, a bigger Godzilla is dormant and like destroys everybody.
Yes.
So that's the first movie. The second movie is, now they know this new Godzilla's there. The survivors of the ground crew are trying to find each other. They had this sentient race of bipedal humanoids that live there, that seem to have been changed by Godzilla just existing. They find Mechagodzilla that had been destroyed when they were creating it. Oh, I forgot to mention the aliens that came down and helped out humanity,
Yeah, also aliens.
who I guess both had their homes destroyed by kaiju, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. And so what we learn is that for Exifs was Ghidorah,
Yes.
is what killed their planet. I don't think they mentioned what killed the Bella Bullshits.
Yeah, I don't remember that being mentioned. Maybe that was mentioned in the first one. I don't remember.
Yeah. But they're like name dropping all over the place. I don't think they ever mentioned Mothra, but they just, because of the
It's
lore of
pretty fucking
Mothra,
obvious. Yeah.
like the egg and stuff like that, and the imagery and stuff. But and plus actually, I just realized this. I was like, what the fuck are like those leaves and shit on like Mayana's and Maina's like head?
Mm-hmm.
Like I thought it was like they were like leaves that they were
It's
kind
like
of just.
the antenna.
It's the antenna for moths. So like
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that makes sense, Mothra.
Yeah.
And this one they have another plan to destroy original Godzilla. It had actually been dormant the whole time, and Mechagodzilla apparently has been, its growth dampeners had decayed, and now it's spreading and made this whole new city, and it's somewhat sentient, and the weird other aliens try to merge with it because they're all kind of like Vulcanish, like they're all about logic and shit.
Yes.
So that's kind of the gist. Godzilla does not die at the end of this one.
Whoa, spoilers.
Almost.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
And we get a lot of allusions, to part 3, which I'm actually, spoiler, was not into this one. I'm actually looking forward to part 3.
I feel
want
like
to see the
I
other
will
two.
also be more into part 3, but what if they make just Ghidorah like another fucking random thing? All right, hold on. All right, so
Wait, no, they're not going to make him a random thing.
but I mean they made fucking Mechagodzilla a city. All right.
Yeah, that was lame.
Okay, hold on. Before we talk about that, I want to, so I went back and like I skimmed through our podcast about this, and our thoughts summed up was that the first one lacked depth, and that the main character was a single note revenge character, much like the character from Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
I would like to say that I feel like they developed him somewhat in this one. They gave him more time to like, he's more like, why are we doing this in this one?
Right.
He gets to that point. And then his love interest dies at this one, into this one.
Spoiler.
So it's just like, okay, now he's just gonna be revenge boy again.
Yeah.
So
Billo Saludo.
yes, that's the alien race.
The name of that fucking race was staring me right in the goddamn face, and I just noticed it.
Yes,
Sorry,
sure. Thank you. So yeah, I just wanted to bring that up because I do feel like they did work on him a little bit more, which I did like. We got to see his interactions with the native people, the Mothra people, and then his little like kindle of relationship with the one girl that I don't know her name who dies at the end.
She was a really powerful character. If you
Yeah,
couldn't tell.
very. So I did enjoy that. But overall, what a major disappointment to me, I think. Not really watching any of the advertising for this, but apparently, as I was reading on forums, they were like heavily advertising Mechagodzilla, like
Oh,
like actual Mechagodzilla, like in full form. So a lot of people are pissed, and I'm not super pissed. I'm just disappointed because I kind of saw. I thought I knew where the story was going, and they did like change that, and that's okay. It's not what I wanted, you know.
yeah. I mean, when you imagine, I mean, I don't know if I can't remember the first one that they showed. I mean, parts of the original Mechagodzilla before it was destroyed. Like I thought they did. Like there were some scenes where it was
in part one. They show a clip of him, I think.
Yeah. But I was really bummed out that it was like, oh, it's just this fucking nano metal bullcrap, and I wanted them to get inside the suit.
Yeah,
and
I mean that's what
fight.
everyone wanted, and
Right,
go head to head with Godzilla. That's what everyone wanted.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I do find it a bit disappointing.
Yeah, I think one of the reasons why I think, at least for me, these movies don't seem to resonate is because it's so detached from like the humanity of like our own world. Like because it's 20,000 years in the future, they're trying to repopulate this planet that is essentially has any trace of human civilization has, other than the Mothra people, has just vanished.
Right.
And so they're trying to fight this giant kaiju, and it's all on the whim of Haruo and his like revenge fantasy. They can't find. I don't know if they couldn't find another planet, but it was just like, yeah, let's go back to Earth and make this our last stand. And like the first one, he was a one-note character, and then this one, he starts questioning whether or not he should, like, his anger is justified, and that kind of gives him some depth. But it's like, you're so far into this. Like you brought everybody here for this kind of this one mission to retake Earth, but it just seems like even if you destroy Godzilla, it's like, what's the point? Like it just seems like it's hopeless or just pointless either way. And Earth kind of sucks right now. I mean, the whole planet and it even said it, like, because the whole Earth has selected for Godzilla. Like everything is now, like, all the creatures and stuff are now like with that DNA of Godzilla. That even if you kill Godzilla, you still have to deal with all these fucking creatures flying around that are like just mini versions of this monster.
Yeah.
Or like it's been corrupted by it. And it's just like, who wants to live there?
Not me.
Yeah, it's like,
I'll be on that spaceship. Thank you.
yeah.
Goodbye.
Yeah. That's what they're like how far can he shoot? It's like, yeah, he's gonna hit us in orbit. It's like, yeah, let's
just fucking go. We're doing fine on this spaceship.
Yeah, I mean, other than that, I think a lot of the visuals were really great. I thought, even though I thought Godzilla was still pretty dope. I thought the battle scenes were really cool. That kind of ties into my thoughts on Knights of Sidonia, because it's the same art style.
Yeah.
And they kind of go with that same aesthetic. So I kind of like that, but I wasn't really engaged with any of the characters. I thought the Hauto, what the fuck, God, these fucking names, man. Um, what is it called?
I just said the natives.
I
That's
sound
all I
like
said.
I sound like an old man. Um, yeah, the Hauto, Hotua.
Yeah.
God damn, fuck me.
Hmm.
Um, they weren't engaging. I mean, they only had a little bit of a conversation with them. You got some reference to Mothra, and then it was the twins running around. And I don't know what it is, either with this or the same production company, with putting twins or people who are like clones of each other. Knights of Sidonia did that. This one did it with the Bella Saludo and the was the Met not the Exifs. Like a lot of them were kind of carbon copies of each other.
Hmm.
And then you have Miana and Maina, which why do they need to be twins? Like I don't understand that. Like it was just for some one-off joke about one of them being.
I think that's a reference to an older Godzilla movie. If I remember correctly, there were two twins that
If so,
were kind of like the heralds of Mothra.
oh, if
Um,
so, I'll stand corrected if that's like a reference. But I know like I don't know why like twins are a thing that are put in like anime and stuff. It's just I don't know. I don't get
let me
it.
try and do a little Google fact check real quick.
Okay, well you do that while I talk about the kind of the setup for other. I thought this was was an okay middle piece. It didn't. It pushed the ball forward only to say, hey, there's a part 3 coming with all this other stuff. Like, even though they marketed that Mechagodzilla would be a thing, it fell really flat, and this was just kind of like a speed bump on the way to part 3. Because
Yeah, this did feel like filler.
yeah, and so like I put a link in here. They've already scheduled part 3. It's
Hmm.
gonna release in Japan on November 2018, which is close.
That's super
I don't-
soon. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's called The Planet Eater, and it is definitely going to be featuring Ghidorah because
Yeah.
if you look at the poster for it, it's Ghidorah.
Oh, really?
Well, it shows a 3-headed dragon, but they're not connected by a large body. They're like 3 separate serpents, which
Really?
I hope that's not how it actually looks. I hope that they do kind of stay true to the original or like some form of the original. Because 3 serpents isn't fun.
Yes. Okay. Before I say a theory on Ghidorah that I have, just a fact check about the twins. In I don't know which. Okay, in first appearance, Mothra, there were 2 priestesses that appeared and accompanied and spoke for the monster Mothra. So they were like the heralds of Mothra.
Yeah.
So yes, that
Oh.
I assume that is a reference to these characters.
Okay, then I stand corrected. That makes as long as it's done like for a purpose and not just because someone has a hard on for twins, then that's fine.
Yeah. No, because I remember that, and it's been so long since I've watched any of this, so it's really hard for me to remember. But I do remember there being 2 twins. So I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
and yeah, and there are some things that are just like they're over the top dramatic, and I don't think they should have been as dramatic as they were being reacted to. It's like the whole like thing of the Bella Saludo merging with the nanometal.
hmm
Like the humans were flipping their goddamn shit over that. It's like
Yeah.
let them do what they want to do. I mean, it's like if they're helping you defeat this thing, it's like this is abomination, like blah blah blah. It was like who the fuck cares? Like if it's gonna make them more powerful. I mean, obviously at the end it became like you're just trading one Godzilla for another, like one issue, one that's actually gonna be stronger, necessarily. But like it wasn't immediately clear why they were so angry about it or so worried about them doing that. It seemed more like they had some aversion to, man and machine being merged together. But like,
Yeah.
and the relationship between humans and the other alien races is never explained. Like it's just like they showed up,
Yeah.
but there's no what's the relationship between them? Like what are they? But like you just get a little bit of like Bella Saluto that they're very logical, they're kind of Vulcan-esque, but like that's it. It's not like let's get some more backstory about their planet and who they are. And
Well, they're all dead now, so.
yeah,
Well, they're not all dead, but because there's some on the ship. But I mean, pretty much.
Yeah, but then like you have like the Exifs where like you get a little bit about it's that Ghidorah was the one that destroyed their planet and apparently is more badass than Godzilla.
Oh, thank you for bringing that back around. So here's my thing. So Ghidorah last known on the Exif's planet. How is he gonna show up to Earth and because I mean it's been how long since the Exif came to Earth originally? Has Ghidorah just been on that planet for this long, or has he just been floating out in space? So I have a theory that that little the Exif, the Oracle, or the whole thing with the Garbitrium, I have a feeling that is somehow connected to Ghidorah. And they will in some way end up summoning Ghidorah, the Exif, in some way. That's going to be my little prediction for part 3.
So the thing you're talking about was that little what's that little medallion that he had? Is that what that is?
Yeah, so it's like a little crystal thing, a little green crystal, that would give him visions and stuff like that. Go
ahead.
I just have a feeling that is somehow connected to Ghidorah.
Well, I'm looking at because I was trying to look up seeing if there was precedent. Like I don't know if like I said I don't know much about like Godzilla lore, but like I don't know if Ghidorah could actually travel through space, and it looks like he can. Like he can travel in space. Like it has a precedent in the past. And so he's probably traveling around space right now, just fucking flapping in the void,
flapping his wings.
However the fuck that works. Which probably makes sense why the poster looks like the way it does, because you don't have wings, you can fly through space as energy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god, if he's just like an energy cloud like in Fantastic Four. Like, god damn it. Fuck these movies if he's just like an energy cloud.
Or is it like, was it in the Green Lantern movie where Parallax is just like this big fart cloud with a face on it or something?
Isn't that great? Love it.
Did you love when they reimagine everything?
Yeah. That's what Galactus needs to be. A fucking cloud.
I understand this to a point. Like sometimes when something exists in one medium, they have limitations. So you make this monster with a large body and 3 heads. At the time, it looks scary. You don't have a lot of production value to do a lot of practical effects. You're just trying to get something on screen. It becomes part of pop culture, so you have to maintain it. And then once you get a budget and you have the chance to reimagine as something maybe a little scarier or something a little more like believable, people shit their britches because it's like, no, we expect Ghidorah to be a fucking 3-headed dragon monster attached to one body.
That's what I expect.
Yeah, that's what you expect. What I'm saying, like, there is this
Uh-oh.
posters. So I don't know if there's any other images out there for the next one, but
hey,
I just hope they do good by the.
Are you still there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I lost you.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now, but I missed like the last minute of what you were saying.
Shit, what was the last thing you heard?
Don't worry about it. I'm sure you recorded it, and we'll just pick up here.
Okay, so my main thing is like so far they've been really good about maintaining the look of the kaiju, at least the only one that we've seen, which is Godzilla. Yeah, you got that good.
Yeah.
They have a good track record. Mothra hasn't been shown yet, but they show that at least they're maintaining the lore of Mothra. You got eggs, you got these oracles or whatever the fuck. And so And then you have Ghidorah, that he's, big and bad, that he's a space monster. Let's see what they do before we shit all over it.
Yeah, I'll hold my bowels in before part 3 comes out. But something I do want to mention is the trailer for Godzilla King of the Monsters.
Is it the one with 11 in it?
Yes, she is in it. Go look
Really?
at that. They got Ghidorah right in that.
Wait, let me see. Yeah, I've been seeing. I was looking at the Twitter conversation about that. Like everyone's pretty excited about it.
No, I think I think the trailer. It looks really good to me. It shows off, of course, Godzilla, and then we get our first looks at Mothra, Rodan, and a little tease at Ghidorah. We don't really see Ghidorah in full light, but.
Oh, I did see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty. I mean, so far everything's shrouded in darkness, so it kind of who knows what happens when they start putting light on everything. I'm glad they got rid of all the superfluous camera shots in the background.
I'm ready.
The film. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
They got rid of all the film crew out of the shots.
They got the film crew. Oh yes. Oh. You're talking about from the teaser that they released?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I don't understand what happened there. The director posted an alternate version of it, but I don't know how that other version just got online.
Yeah.
That was so weird. for those not in the know, before they released the Comic-Con trailer, there was a teaser, like a 30-second teaser put up online of 11, not the girl from Stranger Things, listening to the radio and hearing monster sounds and all kinds of shit. And as the camera dollies back, you see another cameraman in the background, just sitting there. So it's just like, cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know how that got out.
Not good for when you're like you want to have people to have attention to detail of like a really beloved franchise. like oh you don't take the care to make sure your teaser trailer is edited properly.
Yeah.
But no, I didn't even notice it until you pointed it out. Like I was just not paying attention to it. But when you noticed, I was like, oh, it's kind of like change blindness is once someone shows something to you,
it's
like you can't unsee it.
It's just super fucking obvious.
Yeah, there was the next one. They just like cropped out that side. Like
it's a totally different shot. It's a different shot. Because as well as the cameraman in the shot, 11 also is missing her arm bandages that she had on.
Oh, that's right.
Prior to that shot. So, but in the fixed version, she has the bandages back on. So it was a retake.
Yeah. I got 2 clips. They're really simple. If you just want to play one back to back,
I will play them. Let me hear. I'm going to play this first one, G2.
There is a far greater destructive power lurking somewhere in space.
It's very quiet.
Compared to that, Godzilla wouldn't even be worth the fear. Hey.
Ghidorah.
I didn't hear that, but I just
it was very quiet. Your clip was very quiet that you sent me.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, these are just mainly. This next one is going to be Mothra, but at least the allusion to Mothra, just as it's setting up part 3.
Okay.
But yeah, you can play the next one.
Clip isn't playing for me, sir.
Okay, well, it was just the scene where they were saying, "Oh, he killed our god. All that's left is the eggs," which is I'm assuming where the next Mothra is going to come from.
Right.
So yeah, they're setting up a battle to the death of these different kaiju, which. That's the other thing is, obviously they're not going to be able to give it all to us because the characters that we're following don't know everything. Mm-hmm. So they're really just kind of discovering it as we are. But, these kaiju, they come and they're saving planet? Like they're a reaction to something, but like, do they know about each other? Is this like a cosmic thing that happens? Are these like living gods, or like, I don't know. It's just kind of, it's hard to tell. I want them to kind of hopefully explain more about them. I don't think we'll ever get an explanation. I think Godzilla has always just been kind of a slugfest, as well as an allusion to, the dangers of, nuclear war and, environmental destruction. Really, Godzilla is just a metaphor for, a destruction of Earth from pollution. Or back when it was originally there, it was, reaction to, here's what happens when you, start building bombs to blow people up. Like
and you nuke a city.
Yeah.
Full of innocent people.
Yeah. Did you hear? I don't know, was it the morning stream? Scott Jensen was making a comment about Godzilla. I think he was talking about that trailer for King of the Monsters, and it's just like something like saying, "Oh, there's no depth to Godzilla." It was just like, it's just kind of a slugfest. It's like there's plenty of metaphor there. Like that's the original concept was.
Became like later, like it
Right.
became just like guys in suits punching each other.
Right.
But that's originally it had weight.
Right. And it's also, I keep saying that I don't know much about the lore, but like it seems like the concept of Godzilla being a good thing, like a force for good or a force for evil, is kind of goes back and forth. Like it's like, oh, he's here to save the planet from this monster, or he's just like, no, he's here to destroy everything.
Yeah.
And we need to kill him. And I don't know if there's any sort of like continuity on any of that, or if it's just like,
nope.
Every movie stands on its own.
Pretty much, it's just like this Godzilla wants to destroy Tokyo, but Mothra's here, so let me fight Mothra.
Yeah. Do you know of any good way to watch old Godzilla movies?
No.
That's legal?
No. I know they used to all be on Netflix, but they're probably already all gone now.
See if Amazon Prime has anything.
Possibly. I would like to do a little binge watch on old ones, because I haven't seen them since I was little.
Yeah, I want to see Shin Godzilla. I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, that's the newer one. Where you got the weird wiggly Godzilla.
The wiggly Godzilla?
Have you seen that GIF that someone put out?
No.
Yeah. You should look it up.
Is it just wiggly Godzilla?
I'm sure it'll come up if you type in wiggly Godzilla.
Maybe I haven't seen this.
The new Godzilla in Shin Godzilla is like slowly evolving throughout the movie. He starts off really small, and so like at one point he's just kind of like getting up and getting ready to stand up, and so he's just wiggling.
What the fuck, man? They really went practical effects on that one.
That's all CGI.
No, it really?
Yeah.
It looks practical. Oh no, yeah, that's. Ew. Yeah, I want to watch that. What's with those eyeballs, man?
Yeah, no, aren't they weird?
It's like the googly eyes you get at like the craft store.
Oh, they're super weird. They're unsettling, I think.
Yeah. Well, leave it to the Japanese to make some really unsettling eyes.
Yeah, not surprising there.
It's nothing about Japanese people. It's just they make some really freaky shit, and they're able to tell a lot of.
They make some wonderful commercials. You should go and look up cursed commercials on Twitter and follow them. I just happened to be looking at that today. They have a lot of Japanese commercials on that, and they're all wonderful.
Yeah.
All right, Jared.
What are we watching?
I get to pick next week.
Oh.
And I'm gonna do something a little serious.
Uh-oh.
Because this is a movie that I've been wanting to watch since 2014. So 4 years ago it came out. It was nominated for an Oscar, I believe. I am not sure. No, it was Academy Award. Yeah, well, that's an Oscar. Yes, I'm just dumb.
2014.
So, I want to watch. I have not seen this. I'm just a fan of the genre. And it is now on Netflix.
Oh, I know what it is.
It is Ex Machina. You were totally wrong.
I was way off. I've wanted to see that too.
Yeah. Okay. Good. You haven't seen it.
No, I haven't.
No. It's an AI story. So I'm really interested in it because it's supposed to take it very seriously and like all that. So
Yeah.
I'm very interested in how it's done and because it's gotten a lot of praise and I've just somehow missed it for 4 years.
Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to. Yeah, I was looking at it the other day on Netflix, and I was like, man, I want to watch. After I got done with the Godzilla, I was like, man, I should watch that.
Maybe
But then
I
was
should watch
like-
something good.
But then I was like, I want to play some WoW.
No, want to play some WoW. All right. Well, everyone, thank you for joining us. If you would like to follow us on Twitter, you can follow the show at Fan-Cram Show, and you can follow me at Justin_the_Scott.
And you can follow me on Twitter at Tokidoki Tensai, TOKIDOKITENSAI. And if you'd like to email us which kaiju you'd like this production company to fuck up next, or how you'd like to make Ghidorah a three-headed penis monster, I don't know, email us at fangramshowdown@gmail.com. Show me your, send me your Godzilla fanfic.
Oh, make sure. I'm so glad Jared checks the email.
Make
Thank
it
you.
make it hardcore erotic.
Oh boy. Okay. No, thank you.
You're not reading it.
I'm not reading it, but I know you'll read it to me. All right.
I would. If someone sent it in, I would read it at the top of the show.
Oh, of course you would. All right. And if you are listening to us, please rate us on iTunes. Give us a review. And we'll read what you say. We'll be
Yeah.
there for you.
Yep, we definitely will. Always.
Always.
Forever.
Just go open up the thing and just give us a star.
Just 5, please. All right, let's go kill some mobs in WoW.
Oh my God, are we gonna go play WoW?
Yeah.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.